Hey everyone, Josh here, and thank you so much for checking us out. If you didn't know, today is another fantastic video that's going to help you lose weight and achieve the body you've always wanted from the comfort of your own living room or bedroom, depending on where you have some space. We're going to be incorporating a lot of what we've learned over the last 2 months, and today is a good old chest and back workout. Thankfully, all you're going to need is a set of resistance bands. Now, if you don't have a pair, they're really cheap. You can find a multi-weight set off Amazon for like 30, 40 bucks. And I've thrown a link in the description if you're unsure of where to find them. Now, we aren't gonna need a door attachment for today's workout, but I suggest you buy one if you don't have it. We're gonna be doing supersets of 2 exercises back to back, and then taking about 30 seconds to a minute in between, followed by a 1 to 2 minute rest before moving on to the next set of exercises. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and get our workout started. So make sure you get some water, a towel if you're gonna get a little sweaty, and get yourself ready. We're gonna start here in about 10 seconds. Got my stopwatch going. I'm gonna start off hitting our lower pecs with decline chair push-ups. If you've seen our chest video before, you're familiar with these. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. And we're gonna be here for about a minute, so make sure to take your time, pace yourself, and take breaks if you need it. I love me some chair push-ups. First thing in the morning, well, it's morning here at least, in the beautiful state of Oklahoma. It's a crispy like 35, maybe 40 degrees. Doing good. Oh, okay, we got about 30 seconds left. And if you need to, go to your knees. Keep busting out some push-ups. Now if you need to, go to your knees. Make sure you're not leaving your hips stationary and pushing in with your shoulders like this. Make sure your knees are fulcrum and your hips are pushed in. We're doing good. 10 seconds. Let's finish up top. 1. All right, we got 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good job, guys. All right, we got 30, maybe 40 seconds for our rest. The next exercise we're gonna move to is our resistance bands lat extensions. So we're gonna start on the floor. I'll get my dumbbells for later out of the way. Get on the floor, get in position. Make sure your band is secure around something stationary. Maybe the bottom of a couch or an entertainment center works just fine. And we're gonna start laying on the ground. Our bands are gonna come up. We're gonna go all the way down here. So we're gonna start here in about 5 seconds. Get a little nose scratch. 4, 3, 2, and start. Make sure your shoulder blades are pinched together so you're stabilizing. And come down. Nice. Doing good. Boom. And boom. I always like morning workouts. That way it's done. It's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. I mean, I don't mind the occasional evening workout, but I always feel almost awkward with it looming over my head all day. But some people like them evening workouts. My wife prefers them. Doing good, guys. Let's check the time. Nice. We got about 20 seconds left. Working those triceps a little bit too. Keep them going, keep them going. We're almost there. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. All right, so next break, we're gonna go for our chest exercise. We're doing a crossover 3-way. We're gonna get in a push-up position. We're gonna reach our right hand over left, or well, in this case, left hand over right. We're gonna go above your hand to hit the upper pec, on top of your hand to hit the middle, and then we're gonna go behind the wrist to hit the lower pec. And then for our back exercise, we're gonna go to some seated rows, and we'll talk about those in the transition. So we got about 15 seconds. We're gonna get ready, and we're gonna alternate each set. So we're gonna go 3 right, up, middle, lower, and then 3 left, up, middle, lower. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and up top, and back, across, and back. across, and back. Switch sides. 1, and back. 2, and back, and right behind. Back, good. And again, if you need to, go to your knees. Across, because our main focus here is getting a good contraction on our pecs. We're not necessarily worried about having a good plank position. One of the things to watch out for as you're going through these is that we're not trying to reach our arm through. We're trying to keep our shoulders back and getting a nice contraction as you bring your arm across. Doing good. We'll go back up top. And back, middle, and back, and behind, and back. Let's check our time. Doing good, got about 10 seconds left. Back, middle, back, down, and back. Let's do the other side just to make it even. Back, and behind, and back. Nice. Whew, those are done. All right, so moving right along to our back exercise. As we talked about before, we're gonna take our resistance bands, we're gonna wrap them around our toes. That way we can change the resistance as needed based on how strong we are, how much brace we need. So like I said, if you have a short band, you want to, well, this one's a little long for me, but you can just put it around your feet this way. But since my band's a little longer, I'll wrap it around my toes here. One there, one there. And the nice part again is if you need to make it easier, you can keep your feet together. If you need to make it harder, you can spread your feet a little bit further apart. So we got about, we'll take a little bit longer rest here. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. And we're gonna go low row and high row. Remember with our row rows, we don't want low rows. We don't want elevated shoulders. We want depressed shoulders. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Low row, back, and then high row. Again, we want to keep our shoulders retracted and depressed. We're coming high row. Watch out for those elevated shoulders because that is not what we're looking for. Make it a little wider. High row. There we go. Got some good resistance there. And back, up, and back. Low row. Good. Make sure to squeeze those shoulder blades. Get those rhomboids working. Good. And high row. Good. And again, you can bring them a little bit closer together if you need a breather, or take a mid-set mini break. We got, about 10 seconds it looks like. Doing good. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. Okay, now we can get rid of this guy because we're not going to need him for the rest of the workout. It's time for our nice long minute break. And then we're moving right into our 3-way pec press. So you can sit in a chair and do them. You can sit on the floor. It's up to you. But remember, our shoulders are back, depressed, and we're gonna go palms together. You're gonna push, try and imagine holding something in your hands. I mean, if you want to, you can grab something like a sheet of paper to really focus on pushing your hands together and holding it in place. But shoulders back, depressed, and we're gonna go low, middle, and high. And again, as you're pushing your hands forward, watch that shoulder internal rotation. We want to avoid that. We want our shoulders back and depressed. So we got about 5 seconds. Oh, this is our longer break. So we got about 15 seconds. Yay, break time. I always have a tendency to procrastinate when I'm working out sometimes. All right, now we have 5 seconds. So we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna start with low first. 3, 2, 1, and low. Really squeeze. Back in the middle, straight up out in front of us. Good. And then up top, hit those clavicular. Whew. All right, back down. 1, up, 2, and back, up. Squeeze those palms together. You can see me shaking. And that's the nice thing about working out is, honestly, you don't even need weight sometimes to get a good workout. And breathe. Back down. 1. Whew, you see me shaking. 2. Good. All the way up. 3. Good. Almost there. All right. We got 15 seconds left. 1. And again, we don't want relaxed shoulders rolled forward. We don't want this. We want back and down. Last set. 1. Really focus on the squeeze. Squeeze. 2, 3, and all the way up. Squeeze. 2, 3. And time. Whew. Man, I don't know about you, but I got my pecs burning. All right, so moving on to our back exercise, we have our I, Y, and T fly. Again, we're going straight up, and then we're going out into a Y shape, so almost like a Superman, and then we're going out to a T. So we're going I up in front, Y, and T. Now you can change the variation if you want to with your thumb orientation, so we can go palms up, palms in, and palms back. I'm gonna start with 3-pound dumbbells, but if you're just getting started, I recommend no weight. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. We're going I fly, palms up, I fly, Y fly, and T fly. Back up top, I, Y. Oops, I forgot to change orientation, that's okay. All right, now we're gonna go, we did palms up, we'll go palms down. I, Y, and T. Okay, palms back. I, Y, and T. All right, let's go back. Palms in. I, Y, and T. All right, now go palms down. I, Y, and T. Ooh, these are burning. Now palms back. I, Y, and T. And if you're using weights, drop them. Go just regular here. I, and again, like our pec pushes, Y, really focus on concentrating and flexing the muscles. Whew. Them little muscles in your shoulders really don't take much work at all to really feel the burn. All right, let's do one more set. I, Y, last one, and T. Good job. Okay, almost done, 75% of the way there. All right, so for this next one, we have, for our chest, we're gonna do a slow motion push-up. So we're gonna do a 4 count down, rest at the bottom for 2 seconds, and then pop back up in a 1 second count. Now, if these are challenging for you, you can speed it up. So you can go 2 seconds down, a small rest at the bottom, pop back up, or do them on your knees. But the important thing is that you take your time, you pace yourself, and you take breaks. Because I've been doing this for a while, and you probably won't be able to 100% keep up with me the entire time, and that's okay. It's something to strive for, and some of you may be better than me, and that's cool too. So we're gonna get ready in 5 seconds. We're gonna go in 4, 3, 2, slow push-ups, 1, and we'll get a better angle, go. So we're gonna go down, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, and up, down, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, and up, down, 2, 4, pause, 2, and up. And if you want to make it more challenging, there goes a chair. You can put 1 foot up, down, 3, 4, 1, 2, up. Switch, 3, 4, 2, up. Or you can go to your knees. And again, like we said with our decline push-ups, make sure that your knees are hinges and that you're not bending at your hips, you're bending at your knees. So again, we don't want one of these numbers. Your hips are staying nice and high because that changes the orientation, so it's a shoulder exercise. So let's finish strong. We got just a few more reps here. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, and up. Let's do one more. 3, 2, 1, 2, and up. Good. Whew. Nice job, guys. Done with that last exercise. So we'll take our little break time here. And for our last exercise, there's Supermans. So we're gonna work on keeping our chest or getting our chest and our quads off the floor. Now, if these are challenging to you, you can start with the beginner version, which are called snakes or cobras. And that's where your legs stay on the floor, and you just work on getting your chest up. And I'll show you what each one of those looks like as we get started. So we got about 10 seconds. Let's get on the floor, get in position. And we're gonna go here in 5, 4, 3, 2. So Supermans will go chest up, legs up, hold it, and down, and up, chest up, legs up, hold it, down. And again, if you want to do the snakes or the cobras, it's just chest up and down, leaving those quads on the ground, chest up and down. All right, let's go, full Superman. Chest up, let's stick those arms out like we're flying away, and down. And if you want to, you're gonna add a little lower trap variation. You can come down with your arms all the way back up top and rest. And up, just hanging out at the floor. Me and my buddy Terry the Turf. We're good friends. And up, back, and all the way up, rest. Let's check the time. Ooh, we got about 15 seconds, doing good. Come back, and then fly away. All right, let's do 2 more. Up, and down, and up. Last one right here. We'll hold it for a little longer. Up, 4 seconds, hold. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Whew, good job, guys. Well, that's our workout, everybody. If you were able to keep up with me, then rock on. If you only got halfway through it, you're awesome. If you want to, take a 5 or 6 minute break and then go back through it, but start with the back exercises first. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Hope you all have a joy-filled, blessed week, and we'll see you next time.